Na mtazamaji, zimetimu saa 7 saa za Afrika Mashariki. Hujambo popote ulipo, karibu kwenye habari zetu za Sikika Road Safety TV. Jina langu ni Haroni Mulati. Ajali za barabara zimekuwa ni changamoto kubwa humu nchini. Watu hupoteza maisha yao, hupata majeraha na vile vile hupoteza familia zao. Na leo hii mtazamaji, tumeweza kupata fursa ya kuzungumza naye afisa mkuu mtendaji wa shirika la Sikika Road Safety, Bwana Daniel Ndolo, ambaye afisa huyo ameweza kutuelimisha na kufahamisha jamii kuhusiana na masuala ya barabara, usalama, na ameweza tena kuzungumzia mambo ambayo husababisha ajali barabarani.
Good afternoon, Kenyans and all road users. My name is Daniel from Sikika Road Safety. And this afternoon, pay attention to this because I'll be talking about human error, human factor. Don't forget, we have 3 factors which contribute to this number of crashes that we are witnessing on our road. Number 1, we have human error, that is human factor, environmental factor, and mechanical factor. But this afternoon, I want to be very specific in the address of human error. You'll see someone bragging, I'm a qualified driver for that years, 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years, which is a good thing actually. But let me tell you something. What is killing us on our roads? It is not the big blunders that we are doing. It is the smallest blunders we are doing as drivers while on the road. Someone might wonder, Mr. Continuous Yellow Line, what are you talking about? Actually, this afternoon, I'll be tackling under human error. I'll be tackling about that is alcohol and drugs, fatigue, reckless driving, reckless overtaking, and lack to follow traffic rules. Those are some of the things I'll be tackling, closely, and to educate you so that you can have knowledge. Because I believe, and we believe in Sikika, knowledge is power. Tuko pamoja. Welcome to the program, Tusonge Pamoja. Now, when a crash happens, I want to make this very clear. It will affect an innocent road user somewhere because of the blunders. Najua kuna zile blunders, they cannot be avoided. Like a tire burst. Gari for no imepoteza brakes, But things that we can control, things that we can manage, we as drivers and riders, let's manage them, let's put them into consideration, and let's implement them. We save more lives on our roads. We've been talking about drunk driving. We even show you with proof. Jamaa unachukua pombe kwenye gari. And you wonder. Let me say this very clearly. When you are drunk and you are driving, you are very specific. You are very intentional about your actions. So when you are drunk, note this, it will affect your reflexes. And when your reflexes is affected, you cannot make a sober decision. at that time. So, what is reflexes? What exactly are we talking about? Okay, let me break it down ili tuweze kuelewa sisi wote. Wakati uko sober, are we together? Wakati uko sober, you can make the right decision because your muscles, your brain, your eyes, your hands, that ability to coordinate your brain, your eyes, your legs, and your hands, that ability to coordinate to make the right decision in the reflexes. Because unapata kila kitu kiko on point. Macho inaona, ina communicate na brain, inaambia brain hapa ni kunoma. Brain inaambia mguu kanyaga brakes. Ama reduce speed, fanya hivi ili uepuke ili crash ambayo iko mbele. Wakati hizi mambo zote, wakati uko sober, the reflexes iko on point and it's not affected. So when you are drunk, wakati unaona kuchapa 1-2 for the road, vile mnasema, now your reflexes is affected. Ako kapombe kanachapa your reflexes. So unapata the ability to control all those things in the mention, your eyes, your brain, your hands and legs, it's affected. Hence, you cannot make sober and right decision wakati huo. Kwa mfano, let's say you're drunk. Umemeet na a stall lorry. Because levels of alcohol go juu, at that moment, out on any big deal. Utakuwa unaona ile ni gari naona ama sio gari naona. And don't forget to speed. Before you realize it, it's too late. Because pay in affect your vision. You can't see clearly, you can't see further. So wakati huo unajiuliza hii ni gari ama sio gari, don't forget umekaribia already. And because your reflex has been affected, mark my words, your reaction time kuepuka that crash reduces. Before you realize it, it's going to be too late for you and your loved ones. So what will happen? Because your reflexes has been affected, the ability to control all those things that I've mentioned, it are affected. Hence, utaingia gari nyuma, utakufia mahali pale. You can imagine your wife, your kids are waiting you back at home. And by the way, have you wondered, siku moja ushaka na ukajiuliza, what if something happens because of my carelessness? What will happen to my family? Ushajiuliza hiyo swali, by the way. Let me break it down. Wakati kimeumana, God forbid you're not there, nauliwa na kitu ambacho you can avoid it. Sisemi kunywa ni vibaya, chapa mvinyo yako vile inafaa, lakini if you know you are going to drink, at least take an online taxi, wacha kupeleke home, you reach safely to your family. Yes, take a cab ikupeleke mtaani. Mimi sina issue na mtu kukunywa, wewe kunywa, wewe jibambe. But ile part tuko na issue nayo ni hii moja. Uko maji, then uko barabara. Let me go to what I was saying. Have you ever wondered what will happen to your family back at home? Now, wewe ndio ulikuwa breadwinner to that family. Everything changes. Mark my words. Your best friend, the people you call your best friend, they will come to your burial drunk. They will watapatia your family promises here and there. Your kids will come from a private school to, I'm not saying public, it's bad. But on ile class umezoea kuweka your kids in your family. Sasa imetoka juu to down. Because of something ungeavoid. Alcohol. Have you ever again wondered what might happen to your wife? That somebody call you your friend. Ndio utachukua your wife na maisha songe mbele. Okay, let me break it down again here. Have you ever wondered what might happen if unaendesha ukiwa mlevi? You get a crash and you don't die. And your spinal cord, ama your legs, lazima zikatwe. Have you wondered what might happen? Yes, crashing might happen, hujakufa. Lakini for the rest of your life, uko kwa kitanda. Now you become a bother to the family. Now you start life afresh, like a small kid. Have you wondered what might happen ukipatikana kwa ile kitu ulikuwa mlevi mguu inakatwa? Your life changes automatically. Have you wondered what might happen ukikalia your wheelchair because of something you can prevent from the word go? The things we are talking, the things I'm telling you right now, zina happen. I've seen someone alikuwa anafanya kazi yake fiti, right now hawezi, ako kwa wheelchair. Someone alikuwa mzima akaenda akapiga teke kwa barabara, crash ika happen. Kwa bed hawezi amka. Hizo maswali ushajiuliza? And if yes ushajiuliza, what was the conclusion? And if hujajiuliza, start asking yourself those questions. Your life can change within seconds. What I'm saying here, we've demonstrated to you a Sikika through videos, through photos, through animations, through live streams. Some feel or think it's a joke. No, it's not a joke. Driving while drunk, it is very dangerous. Number two, let me talk about fatigue. You will see someone driving for long hours. Najapumzika. Fatigue ni kama ugonjwa. Let me challenge you this. Go do this. Kosa usingizi siku kama 3 ama 4. Hiyo ni kama ugonjwa. Inaweza kuangusha any moment chini. You see someone hajapata a good rest. Wakati unapata a good rest, uko fresh, uko poa. Hata kwa barabara, now you start now making the right decisions, the right judgment. Lakini wakati uko na fatigue, sasa video we showed you, driver uko na fatigue. So what will happen when uko na fatigue? Mark my words, you are going to sleep while driving. And let's assume you're on a 2-way traffic road. You will die and kill other innocent road users. And let me say this. Accident is real, it's happening on our roads. Crashes are real and they are happening on our roads. And families have sold properties to treat or take their loved ones abroad for better treatment. Jiulize wewe umeenda pale kuna fatigue, unaendesha mko mlevi. Do you have money to treat yourself in case of anything, to get proper treatment? People are going, outside the country. I've seen families sell their properties, sell their lands, sell their houses, sell their vehicles. I've seen families go broke. Because of these crashes that I'm talking about this afternoon. It is a serious thing. And if you are there and watching me and you've been taking road safety, as a joke, from today, kindly start taking it seriously. What I'm talking can happen to anybody. And imagine, because of fatigue, familia yako mazeni uza the only property ambayo uko nao gari yako, shamba yako, ama nyumba, to take you abroad for better treatment. Na ni kitu ambacho ungeavoid. Get a better, sleep well. It will enable you first be safe, and number two, keep other road users around you safe while on the road. Let me talk about number three. People who don't follow traffic rules. These things we've been talking day in, day out. Today, we have a conversation. Unaweza kuwa na experience ya miaka 30, 40, 20, 10. But nimesema the things which are killing us, they're the smallest things. Not the big things, the smallest things. Hizo ndio vitu zina true actually. Kwa mfano, you will see a rider, riding on the wrong direction. Na amekuwekea headlights on, amekuwekea headlight on. And he does not care. Let me remind you this. Your body ya pikipiki yako. If anything goes wrong, you'll be the first person to feel the pain. If you've never, jitaka mkutano and ask yourself this question from today, jita mkutano, and ask yourself these questions. We've talked about helmets. We've talked about reflectors, corridors. Some think this is a joke when we say it, when we talk about it. Some even say, Sikika, amtupendi. Let me remind you this. Helmet will help you to prevent your head in case of anything. This crash tumekuwa tukizipost through videos na photos. Majority ya riders wanakufa because of head injuries. That helmet is the only thing which will make you survive. Mark this live stream. Ukifika chini, kichwa haitagongo. Kwa nini? Uko na helmet. And invest on proper riding gears. Zile za kuzuia magoti huku, elbows huku, they help a lot. Vaa ile kiatu iko na grip ya riding. Sio kunacha pikipiki na Crocs, ama slippers, ama opens. Drivers, we all know continuous yellow line, the mighty continuous yellow line. It is the only road marking which separates the living and the dead. We all know that, and we've seen through videos, through photos. 90% of these crashes which happen on the continuous yellow line, they are fatal. People die. Yes, people die. When you become a driver, why are you risking the lives of innocent passengers? Na wewe kama passenger, wakati driver anabehave kwa maana hiyo ya kuhatarisha maisha yako, why is it that you are not talking? Why? Some will argue, but Daniel, my vehicle has got good picking power. Let me tell you this. That vehicle you trust, it will fail you the time you need it the most. Mark this live stream. Some will say, lakini Sikika, nitafuta lori nyuma kwa dakika 5. Let me tell you this. Mahali utaona a continuous yellow line, number 1, that is a black spot. That is a black spot. And you will find the continuous yellow line on curves, on corners, on bridges, and areas which are black spot, danger spots. So in short, yellow line tells you anything can happen for your area. Stick to your lane. Something else I want to talk about, it is katafunua, or drivers you call it. Utapata jamaa ako nyuma ya lori ama nyuma ya gari yote ile. And specifically this I want to talk to 14-seater matatu drivers. Na vijana mnapenda speed kwa barabara. That thing of, that thing ya gari kwa mbele, kazi yako ni kutoa kichwa ukichungulia, unaona? Uko nyuma unatoa kichwa ukiingia, unatoa kichwa ukiingia, unatoa kichwa ukiingia. That katafunua, it is one of the deadliest things unafanya kwenye barabara. Mark my words. Hii gari kwa mbele, in case umetoka hivi, unasi kupoa, urudi unaangalia brakes kidogo, utamuingia nyuma. Because your reaction time will reduce. Now, when your reaction time is reduced, hauna option, utaingia nyuma. I'm talking about the smallest things we are doing as drivers. Let me talk about reckless overtaking. How do you overtake a vehicle which is overtaking another vehicle? And you come comfortably and say, gari yangu iko na picking power. And you come comfortably and start telling people, mimi ni pro. Wewe sio pro. You cannot overtake a vehicle which is overtaking another vehicle. Let me give you a good example at Northern Bypass. The live stream that we did. That guy when ali chapa bodaboda na a pillion passenger. The guy was behind a vehicle which was overtaking. So this vehicle ilikuwa mbele ili manage kuingia. And because huyu jamaa hakuwa na clear view of what is happening ahead. What happened? ilikuwa head-on collision between a vehicle and a vehicle. So the guy decided kuingia kwa msitu. Najua pilika kuingia kwenye msitu ndio alipatana na mtu wa bodaboda. Akamchapa mbaya sana. Unaona the way pillion passenger in the rider wali suffer as the result of careless driving. Rider alikuwa fiti, ametafutia familia. Na alikuwa na passenger na kumdrop. Are you seeing how what you do, how will, you know, how you will inconvenience other people while on the road? It's a serious discussion. It's a serious conversation. Jiteka mkutano na uanze kujiuliza some of these things. Because zinauma, zinaudhi na zinakera. Don't be the reason why a loved one will never come home again to the loved ones. Don't be that reason. Don't be the reason. And I will tell you this. Reckless drivers are killing good drivers. On that point of reckless driving, for Christ's sake, how do you overtake on a foggy road? How do you do that? Where do you get the guts to overtake on a foggy road? Sikika, mimi got experience here 15 years, 10 years. No. Where was you, bro? If that is what you are doing or you have been doing, where was you, bro? That one will tell you for free. A good driver, a pro, it is someone who obeys traffic rules. A pro, it is someone who overtakes when it's safe and clear for him or her to do so. A pro is somebody who cares about other road users. A pro is someone who minds the safety of other road users around him or her. We all know very well when the road is foggy, there's some things you're not even supposed to be thinking of doing, like overtaking, like speeding. Hizo kwanza kama wewe ni pro hazifai kukuwa zina in your mind hata kidogo. So let me just you know brainstorm, just nichangamsha akili yako kidogo. Wakati uko kwenye foggy road, the things that you're supposed to avoid kabisa is the following. Now almost my time yangu kwa karibu kusha na tackle all of them. I think I'll do another episode on the same. Wakati una drive mahali kuna foggy, number one, just know, just driving on a foggy road, it's dangerous. That one should come number one kwenye akili yako. Already una drive mahali dangerous. Number two, never think of overtaking. Never. Number three, work on your speed. Go with the speed that you know if anything happens, I will be able to control my vehicle and bring it to a stop. Number five, make sure your fog lights are working. And someone asked this question. But Sikika, I don't have, what is it? I don't have, my vehicle does not have, fog lights. What's the way forward? Let me check my timer here. I can see even my time is almost over. Wacha ni wenda parakaraka. You can use your headlights, but don't use full headlights. use beam lights, headlights. Ni sawa sawa. Hapana tumia full light, tumia dim lights. Because it's for visibility. Wakati umepiga full, unachoma the oncoming vehicle. And actually this light will bounce back to you. The reason why tunasema beam headlights or fog, it is for visibility. Someone can see you. Tuko pamoja?
Na mtazamaji, ni muhimu sana sisi kama jamii kuweza kushirikiana na mashirika kama Sikika Road Safety ili kufahamu na kupunguza visa vingi vya ajali barabarani. Na hapo ndipo nafika tamati za habari zetu siku hii ya leo saa 7. Jina langu ni Haruni Mulati. Tupatane hapo kesho mida kama hii. Nashukuru.